The Nintendo Switch 2, something I said Nintendo would never do. But alas, I was wrong. Nintendo comes out and they announce that it's actually called the Nintendo Switch 2. They couldn't have called it like the Super Nintendo Switch or something cool and throwback like that. They had to call it the Nintendo Switch 2. And if you remember some of my videos in the past, I said there's no way Nintendo calls this thing the Switch 2. They've never done that. In the history of Nintendo, they've never called one of their consoles the Nintendo 2. Sort of with the Wii, I guess, but that was the Wii U. And if you really break that console down, you can see the DNA for the Nintendo Switch. What Nintendo really wanted to do was marry their two markets, their handheld market and their home console market. So they announced Nintendo Switch 2. And I was completely wrong. I said they would never do that. And here we are. The other prediction of mine that was completely off base was the launch titles. I thought for sure we were going to get a Super Mario Odyssey 2. That made a lot of sense, right? We have a sequel to the Switch with the Switch 2. And what was one of the greatest Switch launch titles? Super Mario Odyssey. This might ruffle some feathers, but in my opinion, the best Super Mario Brothers. Granted, I was the first game I ever beat with my son. It holds a special place in my heart. I was kind of wrong all the way around the board. It's called the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's not launching with a mainline 3D Mario game.